The Duggar family. Okay, they're making the news right now. They've written a book. The girls have in the family, and the teenage girls in the Duggar family aren't just waiting for marriage to have sex. They've also vowed not to have their first kisses until their wedding days. They're making all the news rounds right now. In their new book, Growing Up Duggar, the girls divulge their rules of courtship and what it's like being from such a large family. One of the girls said, the message we're trying to relay is to give girls, which is our main audience, the tips and things that we've learned through life that our parents have raised us believing. That means very little physical contact with a significant other until marriage. I think we're saving hold-handing and stuff like that more for engagement. We're saving our first kiss for our wedding day. That's a pretty popular philosophy out there. So here's the question. How much physical contact is too much when it comes to Christ followers dating? All right. A, as far as you want. God will forgive you later because he created us for sexual expression, so he knows some people really can't stop. B, the Duggar gals are right on. Or C, the Duggar family is way too extreme on this issue. Predetermine a line you won't cross, and then keep each other accountable.
I'm going to go in first with C again. I think that I get the standpoint of, yes, it's physical temptation, and yes, it can lead to more things, but if you're responsible and honest in your relationship about where your boundaries are, and then put them in a realistic place and then stay as far away from those boundaries as possible.
What if you have that special cologne on and the music's playing?
Hey, maybe you shouldn't wear creepy chemist pheromone cologne to get a lady to come up and give you a smooch. I don't know how you courted your wife, but whatever. No, I think that it's just you have to be responsible and honest in your relationship. Both parties need to agree to a responsible boundary.
So you're not willing to not kiss until the wedding?
I don't know if it's not willing. I don't see the harm in it.
Okay.
I mean, I see that there's an obvious progression of physical contact. I'm not completely in the blind about that, but when it comes down to it, I think if you can be responsible and can control yourself away from temptation and be responsible together as a Christ-centered relationship, I think you're fine.
What?
That is a scary laugh.
All right, Mike.
That's a tough question because I did it all wrong.
Well, not us, but see, now you're a Christ-following man.
Well, that's
if
the
you
thing.
were to do it all over again,
if I had to apply it to my kids, the thing is,
that
like,
doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly. That's not your kids.
I don't know that I fully agree with you because having two people agree that this is what we're going to do, is where the boundaries are. They may set those boundaries way out of line because that's what they want, right? I mean,
fair.
Two Christ-following people still will decide to sin together. It happens all the time, and so I think I am going to go with C. With it begrudging. Like I like their thought process. I like where their heart's at. I feel like they know where the line is, and they're backing away from it. But like, there's certain there. I think people place too much emphasis on sex. It's a great part of your marriage, but it's a small part of your marriage. But it is part of your marriage. Like the physical intimacy is part of your marriage, and so like I'm not getting rid of. I'm not taking hand holding and I don't know, kissing is kind of rough. I'd really like to allow it, but like I mean you got to be one Christian upstanding dude to walk away from stuff like that, especially in your teens, early 20s. And so I mean I hate to make a carte blanche statement across the board, but I hate to give someone license to do whatever they want. I'm going with C. I'm going with C begrudgingly.
You're ridiculous.
A half a C for Mike.
Half a C.
Allie?
From a girl standpoint, it's kind of like, oh, that's so cute. You waited until you were married, and I can see why they'd want to do that. I mean, I would assume it's for the same for boys, but for a girl, I mean, your first kiss is something that's really special. It's something that you don't forget, and to be able to say that you share that with your husband and no one else, I can see the perks in that, and it being an extremely intimate thing because you've never shared that with anybody else, and I can see that just boosting your whole relationship. My question is, for the Duggars, I think their engagement is very, very short. So we may be giving them more credit than we think. They may only have like a 3-month engagement.
Yeah, I believe in short engagements.
No, I agree.
This is like a 2-year engagement
That's
or
a
anything
solid
where they're
point.
just
Yeah.
waiting forever to
Yeah,
do this.
let's get engaged. Let's hold hands. Let's walk down the aisle while we're holding hands. Done.
Right, like
Hey.
3 months have passed and
Who
you
needs a
met the
reception?
guy.
Yep. Get on the good foot. Let's
In
do
about
it.
3 months, I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan. Where's the point at on that one?
I'm gonna get because I have 2 daughters. B goes all the way. I'm all over B. The Duggar girls are right on. Don't you even go near my daughter until I give her to you. And actually, my
Thank you, Dan.
my wife and I, we were not that extreme. We were somewhere between B and C. I suppose we were C. We drew a line and stayed there. But we also had a short engagement because, man, let's face it, I'm hot.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
my
I don't
wife
know
couldn't
how
keep
she
her
can
hands off
control
me.
herself. I'd expect her to be here right now.
Right,
I know.
exactly.
She's waiting at home. She's like, when does this thing get over, Dan?
Yeah.
It's-
I can
it's
only watch
embarrassing.
reruns of Grizzly
It's
Adams for
awkward
so
and
long, and then
This
that's
is
it.
just a weird relationship, everybody. I apologize. For
We
the
were
lack of path
committed
tonight.
to being pure before our wedding day, and I was really, really wanting that reception to get over with and get on with my life.
This is the
Okay.
shortest reception ever.
Question number 3.
Yeah, what's number?
What's trending
No, I
with
have
Dan?
more to say about this.